With every match, a warrior is born. Step inside the ring. This is the WHIP Podcast with your host, devastating Daryl Pace and Deshaun Whip Dog Whipple.
What's going on, everybody? It is time for another edition of the Wrestling Heroes and Insiders Podcast, aka the WHIP Show, and it is day 3 of NWCW week. We told you already, we're getting hyped up. We're getting ready for Winter Mania. You've already seen the Soul Taker. You've already seen Superman Onyx. But today, you get that 24-karat Lion Jeremiah Goldmain. How are you doing today?
Oh, Whip. I am doing fantastic. It's another day that ends in Y, which means your boy is making bank. And it's another day that I woke up not being Glen Burger. And, you know, you can't complain when you wake up not being Glen Burger.
See, I was going to build up to that, but I should have known you were going to go right into the Glen Burger talk. So since you did that, let's go there, man. Jeremiah.
Yes, sir.
Why have you been antagonizing this man for the last 4 months?
Well, first of all, that is a very biased way of saying I have been targeted by management for months. Me and my friends, my associates, my familia, the family have been targeted by management for months. And why? Because we beat up one of their chosen to be the face of the company, the Soul Taker? Because that's really what I think it all breaks down to here. Whip. You see, nobody was getting involved in our business until that night. The night we took down the Soul Taker. The night the family was formed. At which point, Glen Burger, Pounder Patterson, these idiots, the so-called management of NWCW couldn't manage themselves out of a McDonald's bag because they'd be eating all the food and they wouldn't be able to pull themselves out, Whip, in case you didn't get the joke. I digress. These idiots, all of a sudden, oh no, there's a powerful little group here. We better try to put a start to this instead of letting the magic happen. We've been targeted. I've had flights that have been purposely scheduled to show up late. That is a fact. You were there that night. That's when this really started between me and Glenn personally. I don't know, Whip. I don't know why I've chosen to defend myself. I don't know. Maybe it's because I'm not a little pissant who likes to be stepped on.
Okay. I get that. But Jeremiah, you're right. You did take down the Soul Taker, and you might be right. Your flight was a little delayed. I don't know why, but I heard it when I was on commentary that your flight was delayed. But Jeremiah, you've done something that you don't do to another man. You attacked his family. Did you call his kids little burger sliders or something? Like you would
the little slider gang. Yeah, that's the little slider gang for Mayor McDummidiot. Yeah, that's what I call them. But no, I did not. All right. See, that is libel and slander. Thank you, Oz. He taught me that. You see, I did not assault a child. I defended myself. If you watch that footage back. Watch it back. You probably have it. I was in the ring. I was attacking Glenn, who knows to get into my face and touched me. You watch. I didn't even touch him. I stood. I put my hands up. And then he proceeded to antagonize me physically, to which point I felt threatened and responded. At which point his son then got into the ring. And you watch. I backed up. I even put my hands up again. And then his son, because of the upbringing that the little slider has had from the McGrease burger, assaulted me also. So what did I do? I defended myself. And I showed that little punk-ass burger, just like I'm going to show his dad on the 17th at Winter Mania, you don't mess with the 24-karat Lion because you will get the claws.
Whoa.
It's a fact.
Well, Jeremiah, I'm gonna tell you, I don't know if you saw that video that Burger put out yesterday about you. And if I could do it correctly, he put his hands up like this and said, "You're gonna get these hands." Did you see the video?
Oh my God!
Northwest Championship Wrestling Facebook page.
I had that on loop for an hour. It was hilarious. Oh, man. Oh, Glen Burger, I'm a big, tough man. You defended me and my family. Rah, rah, rah. That's hilarious. I love that the management of this company, WHIP, and you can vouch for it, you've seen the flyers, the management of this company loves themselves so much more than the talent that they're not just in one main event match. No. They're in two. They're in two because my boy Oz, the best lawyer on the indie scene, he has to fight Pounder. It's crazy. It's crazy. And Glenn's whole little video about how he's going to beat me up because I disrespected him. That's just some more of this let's put ourselves over. I don't know who controls the NWCW social media, probably Glen Burger. But it's weird. I haven't seen any of the other promos that are being sent in. No, but I seen Glenn's. Glenn's gets posted. It gets a nice long paragraph. Oh, trash talking me, of course, too.
I get it.
I want to point out, Whip. I want to point out, though you mostly see me in my managerial duties, I am a trained professional.
That's what I wanted to go. That's where I want to ask you next, man. And I've talked to you in the back. I've said this. I've said it to your face, Jeremiah. You are ready for the big stage. You are a full-fledged star. I am not lying. But Jeremiah, you are an entertainer. You are amazing on the mic. But Jeremiah, are you a fighter? Because that day, December 17th at Winter Mania at the Modern Skate and Surf Park, you have to be a fighter.
Whip, let me tell you, I may not be as big as Lamario. I may not be as athletic as Top Gun Maximilian. I may not just have that brute gangster mentality like Black Platinum Marcus Porter. But if you ever noticed, none of these men who I have given the highest of praise to come at me. There's got to be a reason for that, Whip. There's got to be. Because your boy's a little badass hidden in this beautiful, pretty wrapped package.
Wow. With that being said, guys, listen, you heard the man. He's telling you another reason to be there December 17th at the Modern Skate and Surf Park in Royal Oak at Winter Mania. Goldman, 24-karat Lion, would you like to leave them with some closing words for either the fans or Glen Burger, man?
I will. You know, fans, be there 17th, the skate park. But more importantly, Glenn, you need to show up. You need to be there because we keep saying this match is going to happen, Whip. I know I'm going to be there. I was advertised. Anywhere you put my face, I will be there. That's just how it works. It's like that like magic mirror crap, right? But Glenn, you talk big talk when I'm not there. You know what? I'm going to be there. So you better be there because if you aren't, homie, I'll be shocked. Shocked, I tell you, if I don't find a burger to take your place.
Wow. With that being said, Jeremiah, thank you for coming on the show today. We will see you on the 17th. And fans, you heard the man. It's going to be full-fledged. It's going to be an amazing night. Go to the Northwest Championship Wrestling page right now and get your tickets. They're just $15. You get it for $10, $5 off if you bring a toy or some type of donation. So one more time for the Wrestling Heroes and Insiders podcast and for the 24-karat Lion Jeremiah Goldmain. This is WHIP of the Wrestling Heroes and Insiders podcast, and I'll see you next time. Take care.